Welcome back to the Push Bike Surfer as I'm getting ready to pack up my life and move across the world to first Australia and then Japan. I really appreciate you coming back, and if you like the videos that I've been making, please hit the like button, and if you're keen on following more, hit the subscribe button or visit my website, thepushbikesurfer.com. The green eye is very yummy. I am enjoying it. And I just wanted to show you what I do in my mornings. I look at my YouTube and I do some random stuff on my email, and I also journal. And for the past 6 months, I've been working a lot and in a long distance relationship and decided to move across the world. So journaling has definitely helped me settle a lot of those thoughts and feelings that have run through my mind. I'm also working on this article that is about preparing for a move across the world, and it will be posted by the time this video is up. So if you care to read what this article is about and the details of it, I'll put the link in the description of the video. It was like the first time for me.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up down there, Lower Girl.
Yeah. A lot super rutted out right now.
Ruts are not so much ruts anymore, but it's the mustard that's taken over.
Ah, yeah, right. Really cool shop. It reminds me of almost every other bike shop that you would go to, with bikes on the ceiling, collectible items, parts, service bikes, and of course your service bay. This one's really nicely done. I like how bright it is, actually.
Drop, but she's not a drop. I'm just saying, like, it's...
Oh, swoop or something?
Swoop, yeah. And then it'll swoop up to a big hill.
Okay.
That's a short little effort, but
all right.
It's a little tricky if you don't give it some gas.
All right, so we are in Chino Hills State Park.
Correct.
I'm with my friend Stephanie.
Hey.
And we're gonna do some fun climbing and biking around Chino Hills. Enjoy. After you. I hope you all enjoyed the scenes at Chino Hills State Park. I know I did. I had a blast, and I appreciate Stephanie for showing me the ropes around Chino Hills. And before I end the video, I did want to do a walkthrough on my bike really quickly because I am leaving for Australia and Japan. I'm not sure of the next time I will see this bike or when I'll get to ride it again, so I just want to take a video of it very quickly so you all can see the bike I'm enjoying a lot. So the bike is a 2021 Specialized Chisel Limited, and it's in the Earth colorway. So it has a pretty neat color from back to front, and has this nice peach color and this oat color with the black speck. Not sure if the camera's picking that up. And this really nice dark blue. Here's a cool little graphic on the back of, looks like a desert landscape. With the help of my friend Chris and my friend Wook, I really appreciate the both of you for taking the time with me to build this bike, as it was my first bike I ever built from just the frame up. I went with a hardtail just because I felt like it was going back to my roots of mountain biking with my dad, and I always remember him riding a hardtail. And there's such cool features on this bike, like the SID SL that comes with this remote lockout, and it even depicts when it's locked and when it's not. The only thing about remote lockout is sometimes you can forget that your fork is locked out and you can mess up your fork. Personally, my favorite color is blue, so you'll notice a lot of blue accents on this bike, like the valves, the fork. I mean, there's blue on the bike itself. I got Hope rotors front and rear. The front one is black and the rear one is blue. That's just how that worked out, actually. I have yet to install a dropper post on this bike out of simplicity. This is the seat post that the frame came with, so I'm keeping it. It works for me, and I don't necessarily need a dropper post. If anything, I would rather get a carbon static seat post. I do have carbon bars. They are 31.8s, not 35s. And this is a race face stem, Code RSC brakes made by SRAM. I know people are indifferent about SRAM brakes, but I've never had problems with them. It's just that I know a little bit more about SRAM brakes, so if I did ever want to try and service them myself, even though I'd probably mess it up, I would have a higher chance of being successful with SRAM over Shimano. The drivetrain is a GX Axis drivetrain, electronic shifting, 12-speed. When I first started using electronic shifting, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it, but actually I do really enjoy electronic shifting. It is very reliable. I've rarely had to get derailleur adjustments. If anything, it's just from a bent hanger, and it's not from anything else, because there's no cables or housing to be frayed. It makes it pretty efficient. Now, on the rims is where I balled out. These are Control SLs made by Reval, and gosh, this makes for a very comfortable ride. Although the aluminum frame doesn't reduce that much vibration, the rims certainly help a lot. A few small companies I want to do a shout out to is Real Time Cycling Club. That is my friend Michael out of Southern California, who started a bottle company to highlight mental health in sports. The other company I want to give a shout out to is Farther Bag Co. He makes his bags in the US, handmade, I believe, in somewhere in the South. And I really appreciate that there are people out there in the cycling community. Well, my bike's gonna fall. I really appreciate that there are people out there in the cycling community that are just adding their artistic touch to the cycling world, such as these feed bags and other goodies. Like I said, I'm not sure when I'll be riding this bike next, but I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough of the bike. I also hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like button. Sorry, I'm still getting used to saying this. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, refresh it, watch again, see if you change your mind, and I hope to see you in the next video. Also, a quick note, I do have an Instagram. It's called tps.archives. If you want to check it out, you want to see more of what I'm doing, traveling to Australia, biking around Australia, traveling to Japan, biking around Japan, feel free to check out my website and my Instagram. I'll see you there.